When people ask what I did last weekend, I don't usually have an exciting story. I might say I worked in the garden, read a little, spent some time with my husband, worked on a project, and just relaxed at home. Years ago, I probably would have felt embarrassed saying that, like I should have done something more interesting. But now I realize that some of my happiest weekends probably look boring from the outside. And that's okay. And that's because I've stopped thinking that happiness is only found in new experiences or in exciting new adventures, but it's often found in the quiet moments. The older I get, the less interested I am in filling every moment. I've found that some of life's best gifts arrive quietly. A quiet weekend may not give me exciting stories to tell, but it gives me something better: peace. Hi friends, I'm Mary Beth. Welcome back to Peace in Progress. So when I have a nice relaxing weekend at home, I feel great, feel refreshed and ready to get back to work on Monday. And a lot of people like to talk about what they did over the weekend. And when I say not much, or I just stayed home, or caught up on some things around the house, I'm okay with that now. But in the past, I think I was embarrassed to say not much or I just stayed home, especially when it was week after week. But now I know a weekend spent at home is exactly what I need to get my inner peace back, to feel calm again, to reset, and to do the things that I really love. So I've stopped thinking of happiness being something you have to search for or that you have to go out and find. It's something that you find within yourself for sure, but can definitely be found at home. There's something satisfying about working with your hands, whether it's gardening, painting, cooking, or fixing something around the house. It reminds me that not everything valuable has to be productive in the traditional sense. Some of my best insights don't come when I'm actively looking for the answers. They come during ordinary moments, quiet times, when my mind finally has a chance to wander. When you aren't so focused on a task at hand or just getting through the day, your mind relaxes, and often answers just come to you. Inspiration tends to happen more when your mind is quiet. One of the things I appreciate most about a quiet weekend is that I don't feel like I need to perform for anyone. I can simply enjoy the things I enjoy. You don't have to be a homebody or an introvert to benefit from quiet time. It allows time for reflection. It gives space for creativity or just rest, both physical and mental. I'm not saying everyone should spend their weekend exactly like I do. Some people genuinely love being busy. But if you've ever felt guilty for wanting a slower weekend, maybe you don't need to. Some of life's best moments don't look exciting at all. They just feel right. Very little is needed to make a happy life. A quiet weekend gives me space to notice. A A quiet weekend gives me space to create. A quiet weekend gives me space to think. A quiet weekend gives me space to appreciate what I already have. A quiet weekend gives me space to myself. Instead of always rushing towards the next thing, it makes it easier to live more in the moment and have gratitude for what I already have. I think the one reason I enjoy quiet weekends so much is that they help me reconnect with the natural world. The changing seasons, the birds in the backyard, the flowers that weren't there last week. Things that are easy to miss when you rush through life. Creativity doesn't always arrive when I'm looking for it. Sometimes it appears during a walk, or while I'm just watering the plants, or while I'm sitting quietly first thing in the morning. It seems to like unhurried moments. A walk on a quiet weekend helps me appreciate things I might otherwise overlook. The fresh air, sun on my face, gentle breeze through the trees, knowing I have a comfortable home, a favorite chair I can go back to read a good book. The simple comforts that make everyday life feel rich. I don't want to take those for granted.